Hi, it's Heather Kay, and this is your path to success. It is day 57. It's kind of hard. I mean, be yelling at you, but day 57. Wow, it's like the whole winter has just passed us by. It's just it's like day 57. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I find that incredible. Incredible that I could be on here and broadcast something every day. And I do it times 3. So I made my journey, path for success, and decluttering your life. And sometimes there's just nothing to showcase, but I strive every day to find new meaning and to find lifestyle. So I guess what I want to do is share the top 10 things that I have done to change my life to find lifestyle, which I might make that the title of this. I'm just going to write that down. Top 10 things. Lifestyle changes. It's Heather Kay. Okay. So the first thing is I gave up white rice. Now that's hard because white rice could be in a form of minute rice and long grain rice. And my sons eat minute rice because of they like making cream of chicken soup and with their rice. And white rice is easy. You make cheesy rice and put cheese slices in, and it's like my mouth is watering. Sorry, I don't mean to get you guys going on anything, but white rice has been changed to brown rice. I found that I'm not a fan of brown rice, so I continued over time to cook it. I've added quinoa to it. I've done everything to make brown rice interesting. And I think my problem was I was cooking it wrong. Maybe it needs more water, I don't know, but I continue to try to build a taste for it because sometimes food and nutrients have been robbed of their nutrients. So going back to brown rice helps find the nutrients. The second thing is I switched. Actually, my son's 21, so 22 years ago I gave up sugar in my coffee. And then I went to sweetener, which I didn't like. And then I went from no sugar to double cream. And then I went to double milk. And on occasion, I actually have my coffee black. And I just don't drink as much of it. And when I go, like if I'm at Tim Hortons, for instance, I'll ask them to put ice cubes in it. And so, I mean, having black coffee isn't all that bad. Some people say, no way, but that's just you. I'm just saying what my top 10 things are to change my life. So the second thing is I started growing mint. And I think I've been growing mint for maybe over 10 years now. And it's growing at my mother's house, and my mother passed away, so it's at my sister's house. One of the reasons why I like mint tea is because I like mint, but you don't need milk and you don't need sugar. And if you ever put milk in some herbal tea, it just looks white, it just looks weird, and you don't need it. Why take away from the flavors that life has to offer you? Can you imagine mint? I was hooked on mint tea the day I was in weaving class years ago. I mean, like 30 years ago. And the lady says, would you like some mint tea? I say, yeah, I would. So she gets on her boots. We go outside, and she goes, must be around here somewhere. She's looking down on the ground. And she cuts us some mint. She makes tea. And that is the best mint tea. I've been chasing it my whole life to try mint tea that good. And I bought cans upon cans upon cans. And I pretty much thrown them all away. Because what had happened is that there's a science to making tea. And I mean, I make myself a note because I'm going to make a tea video under This Is My Life. One of the science is that there's different types of tea that need different timers, length in, how many times you can brew them. The other thing about tea is it helps if you have filtered water. If you have water right out of your tap, there's a chance you might taste it in your tea. So these are things I had to educate myself, which a very dear lady had taught me. And I was just blown away because it went from me throwing out my tea, thinking there's something wrong with it, to enjoying tea. So I'm going to make a video on that under This Is My Life. Not today, but later. The next thing I did, number 4, is I eat more veggies. And I try to eat better veggies, like the ones that are, I guess, low in the glycemic index. Carrots, which I do eat. There's more green vegetables that are better than the colored vegetables because the colored ones actually have more sugar. So, but I don't worry about that. I just add a multitude of veggies when I eat. And so much so that when I think about it, I try to have a half a plate of veggies. Okay? Let's see. So that's 4. One of my favorite foods superfoods. 5 superfoods. Onions. Onions is a superfood. So I try to incorporate superfoods into my meals. Blueberries is a superfood. I try to have those on my cereal. Onions, like I said, I make sure I have a lot of them. Anyway, you can look up superfoods on your own. I'm not going to go over superfoods because there's an abundance of knowledge on the web on them. I'm just telling you my top 10 things. I found out I actually love sugar, and I'm diabetic, so no wonder why I love sugar. I found out there's better alternatives if you have to have a dessert, like rice crackers. They don't have a lot of the sugar and I guess the oils and all that stuff like that. So that's number 6. I've tried to choose for a healthier dessert, and there's lots of options. You could probably find one your own. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is a superfood. I'm just trying to keep track because I think I ripped everybody off on when I was counting earlier. Dark chocolate is a superfood, and I usually buy it from the superstore. And I mean, it comes in a big bar for like $5 and maybe 6, I don't know. And then I break off the pieces. And I also have another little tip. Instead of woofing that down, and a little square of chocolate is about the size of this, one little square. And so what I do is I freeze it, and then it takes longer for me to enjoy it. And I'm just trying to stretch it out. And I like a piece of chocolate or something sweet at the end of my meal, because it's like a period at the end of the sentence. And for me, I find I'm looking and looking and looking. Anyway, so that's just something I noticed about something sweet. So if you get something natural, like you can get a sugar fix from an apple, you can get a sugar fix from an orange. And one thing I learned about sugar, which I'm going to add in, which I didn't add in my other video, is that natural sugar will not betray you. If you get your sugar from a chocolate bar that's like milk chocolate and it's loaded with sugar, it'll give you an immediate fix, but then your body will call for more. And that's where the cravings come in. So if you can have a natural form of sugar, your body will be satisfied with that. And then you won't find you have any cravings. And for the most part, my cravings have subsided because I was having a really hard time with that. Number 8, I enjoy walking. I actually try to find ways to incorporate extra walking. Like right now I'm really tired, but I am going to go out there and I'm going to walk after my videos are made and posted, because you got to be doing something. You need to be walking, and I got a bad knee, so I try not to be any excuses. I've even gone up Jacob's Ladder in Truro, which is, gosh, like, I don't know, 120, 160 steps straight up. I have walked in a park, and when there's a lot of ice, in my high heels, because I wasn't smart enough to put good quality shoes in the trunk of my car. So that's another thing that's part of walking, is you can prepare yourself. You can take extra, like, gym clothes. You can take extra footwear, extra coats, warmer coats, another sweater. Like, there's no excuse not to get outdoors. So number 9, I try to find exercise in everything I do. Like, I could use the dishwasher, but I try to wash dishes just for the sake of doing something. Sweeping floors, shoveling. I've even mowed my sister's lawn. I've even shoveled her walkway to find extra stuff, and you can be nice about it. So I've actually had people stop me on the street saying, that's not your yard. It's like, I know. But I never had to do any stuff my whole life. I have 6 brothers. So they did all the guy stuff. I don't know, mowing lawns. They just wouldn't allow me, probably because I didn't know how to use a lawnmower. And it was like, I think 16 years ago when I mowed the lawn first time in my life, I was like this nut mowing my neighbor's lawn because I had a little tiny parcel. And then shoveling my neighbor's driveway, and I was kind of always hoping that if I shovel his driveway, he will shovel mine. And it didn't work out. It was just me. But I wasn't asking for it in return. I was doing it for the exercise. So the next thing is, sometimes moving is back on number 9 is just dancing. One time I lost 30 pounds, and all I did was dance in my bedroom because I was too shy to go work out and go to a gym and all that. And that's just nonsense. But I guess the thing is find something you love. You'd be surprised. Take a course. You don't have to like it. Like I really found out yoga. I did chair yoga one time because it was offered free at the community center. And they hired this lady to teach yoga, and Who knew? I would like yoga. So, I mean, chair yoga was easy for people like me who maybe suffer from a bad knee. It wasn't as intense as boot camp because I did go boot camp workouts. So sometimes it can be extremely hard. And the bonus that I want to share with you guys, one of the secrets I found to succeed in making this lifestyle is happiness. Because if you're happy, you're less likely to have mindless eating because of drama or being an emotional eater. And I find just happiness about life, it gives you that strength to say no to some things. So being happy is one of the keys they found out, the secret to people who are slim and have low BMI, body mass index. They're finding that they're just happy people, and I'm happy, so I should be really thin. So sometimes your body is just what it is. Like I said, I am trying to make this lifestyle, and I'm trying to lose 30 pounds for my health because I was diabetic, I was on insulin, I was on maximum medication, I was on high blood pressure pills, I was on cholesterol, and you get to the point where, like, I consider when you overeat and you don't exercise is you're abusing your body. So you have to find out what motivates you. Like music will motivate you. So you got to find what you love. So anyway, so happiness, go figure. And I probably should just add it in here because I've already got my 10, I already got my bonus, is get some sleep, get some rest. Like right now I've been tired and I've been going to bed early and trying not to stay up so late, and I'm hoping that that changes me as well. Get a lot of sleep and enjoy it. If you got to get up early, then you're going to have to go to bed earlier. Tomorrow I got to get up. I do have to get up early. I got an appointment. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I find something that motivates you in these videos. Like, subscribe, tell all your friends about me. I need 1,000 people, so I need about 975 more of you guys to press like and subscribe. See you tomorrow.